Hi, my name is Ryan Moeller. I'm on the sales team at Activate, and today we're going to talk about the dropship capability in the system. And there's generally two scenarios that we can track drop shipments for. One would be if it's a product that you never stock in inventory. Every time you get an order for it, you're always going to have the vendor ship it direct to your customer. The other scenario that we typically see is maybe you're out of a particular item, and just to expedite the shipping process to your customer, this time we're going to have it ship from our vendor instead of pulling it from our inventory. So I created an item in the system. We're going to go over the first scenario first. So I have this B11 in my system. Every time that a customer orders it, I'm always going to drop ship it. So I designate the item type here as drop ship only. Okay, so let's do a quick sales order for this, and I'll show you how it kind of works through on the order entry screen. If I put in my B11 and hit tab, the line item type here is going to be a D line item type, which means it's getting drop shipped. If I put in a normal product or an inventoried product, the default's going to be a P line item type, which means it's product that we're pulling from inventory whenever we sell it. You'll also notice on the D there's no warehouse that it's pulling it off of, because whenever I'm dealing with a drop shipment, it's never going to actually hit our inventory. So we never take possession of it. It's going from our vendor direct to the customer. So I can save this, and any dropship line item type is actually going to go into our dropship wizard for this order. And if I only want to create the dropship PO for this sales order for this customer, I can go to the create dropship. And then it's going to look at every line item on that order that's designated as a D line item type and bring it in here. So I buy my B11 from Howard. It pulls in my cost here and does everything. I could change these values if I wanted to, or if I had any secondary vendors, I could select that here. But Activate does a lot of the work for you here. And I can just hit the Create PO button. The data entry on the PO has been created. It's also been automatically linked to that line item. So this button lights up because I have a dropship PO associated with it. So this will be everything that I just created. The customer is automatically linked here. And then on the detail, everything that we just saw before. So we'll be able to email this right out of the system. And or if I had the PO open and I wanted to view the sales order that it was linked to, I could just view that. So that's the first scenario. The other one, we could go back to our B10, and let's just pretend that I didn't have any available to ship. I looked at my warehouse, and I'm negative availability in both of them. What I can do is, since this is a product that is normally a P line item type, I can override and make a D. And then I can just choose the amount that I want to drop ship. And when I save it again, I can go back into Create, Dropship PO. The B10 is now on here. I can go in and select different vendors, change any of the information I need, and create another one. So if I was smart, I would have done both of those at the same time, so I didn't have to go into this Create screen twice. I just wanted to show you the two different ways of actually accessing it here. So no warehouse. I can invoice them just the same. And I'm going to have to do the payable direct to my vendor. My vendor bill is going to be just like anything else. It's just I'm never actually receiving product into the system, and this is the best way of handling drop shipments in the system.